If you use Ethereum, if you use USDC, what are the two first letters? All the addresses where you send money?
Oh yeah.
Ox, right?
Ox, yeah.
OX. So here's the thing. 2021, when crypto peaked, was the year of the Ox.
No. I'm not watching any more of this. No. There's no way. There's no way. The pandemic sparked this insane kind of incestual content creation where these experts would go online and tell you how to make money. You could make money sitting at home. You could make money doing whatever it is you were already doing. Just add these simple steps. We had things like Airbnb flipping. We had things like day trading. We had things like crypto trading. It's basically 2008 all over again. Now, here we are 4 years after the communists shut the entire world down, and we're still suffering the effects of these experts telling us how to make money. So today, we're going through the best of these things on TikTok, on Twitter or X. Let's dive in. How my student got $150,000 in funding with no credit on her first Airbnb.
My girl Shay was able to get $150,000 in funding just to close on her first Airbnb, and she didn't have no job, no proof of income, and she had no revenue in her business.
If we are lending, we got to stop right now. Stop what you're doing. Stop watching even. Don't even like. Don't even subscribe. Just stop. Go short the housing, Michael. Let's go, Michael Burry. Let's go, Michael Burry, on this industry. Go short the mortgages.
Okay, the first thing she did was have an LLC, and then she built her relationships with multiple banks like Navy Federal, PNC, Bank of America for at least 30 days.
You can't really do that from home. She built a relationship with the Navy, Federal, PNC, BOA, Citizens, and more for 30 days. Just go get a job.
She didn't have to buy no trade lines, have no net 30s, or list herself, or even have a business address. The way she was able to do that was she applied for every product that each of these banks had on their website, and then she liquidated the credit cards to put down on her first Airbnb.
Whoa. Just spray and pray. These poor people. To be honest, this one is actually not that dangerous. Thank you, Punjab Capital, for 20 million views. The barrier to entry here is quite high. This isn't like dump money into some silly account and like let it work for you. It's like, what did she say? Opened a business checking account with the Navy Federal, PNC, BOA, Citizens, and more for 30 days. So you got to go set up like 6 different bank accounts. There's quite a high separation between like no work and like, oh, this seems like a lot of work. This doesn't seem good. It's like much easier just to get a job and let's just provide value for people. Not to mention the job that is running an Airbnb. She got 150 grand. She then has to go get a mortgage. She then has to put the house on Airbnb and pay like cleaning fees and like all the rest of it. If you're an entrepreneur, this is not the way to entrepreneur. In the comments, we've got Astro hit by pitch at Navy Federal. I believe this is documented criminal behavior. I love that so much. I don't think it is. And then they responded, thank you for letting us know. I'll pass this along to the appropriate team. Next up, we've got reading the market signals.
Told you when the peak of crypto was going to be. If you use Ethereum, if you use USDC, what are the two first letters? All the addresses where you send money?
Oh yeah.
Ox, right?
Ox, yeah.
OX. So here's the thing. 2021, when crypto peaked, was the year of the Ox.
No. I'm not watching any more of this. No. There's no way. There's no way.
5 minutes later.
So they actually told people through the addresses, that's only one animal sign of all the animal signs. I interpreted that 2021 would be the peak. So yes, I do think there's going to be another run, but I think 90% of these cryptos are going to go bust very soon.
I wish I knew.
They spelled Ethereum wrong. They spelled Ethereum wrong in the subtitles. Well, at GG33 Academy, you're dumb. No, you cannot predict these things. I mean, there are obvious market signals or market trends in crypto, but let's get something very, very clear here. On this channel especially, we are about future-proofing ourselves, our lives, our money, our spirits, our family. We want future-proof. Crypto is gambling. Crypto, casino. It is not the place to put your money. Bitcoin is not crypto. We want Bitcoin, a protocol mathematically programmed to protect the value you earn with your time. Bitcoin is not crypto. This is hilarious. You can't even spell like the main thing. I bet you he's going to say, I don't see Ethereum going anywhere, blah, blah, blah. Ethereum will be dead in less than 10 years. Let's see.
Ethereum, I think, is here to stay.
Ethereum is here to stay.
Because if you look at Ethereum, it has a pyramid at its logo. To me, that's a sign that they're connected to the higher powers.
Okay, this guy's way dumber than I thought. Ethereum's not here to stay for like reasons. It's not. Ethereum won't stay here. He's correct in that. It's not because there's a pyramid. If that was the opportunity for success, I am hereby changing the Bitcoin Well logo to a pyramid. Let's see the comments have to say. Okay, we've got at Bright Tone, 125x leverage, can't fix him, not gonna lie. The next one, we've got a math expert.
It seems to me like you're the expert, Mark.
Reminder that if you had $500 in your trading account and you compounded that by 2% every single day, at the end of the year, you would be left with $86,000. Now, if you started trading with $86,000 for another year and compounded that again by 2% on a daily basis, you'd be left with $14 million.
This girl's a genius. Guys, if you get 720 APY returns, you're going to crush it. Do you know how hard it is to 2% is a very small number, but let's put that into perspective. I guess I was a little bit wrong in my head math there because there's not 365 trading days in a year, but if you can actually earn 10% a week in a trading account with no risk, have zero faults in those trades, then yeah, you're going to be incredibly wealthy. That's not how it works. You just don't actually get those kinds of returns.
That's a lot of money, guys.
Oh, it's a lot of, it's okay. You have to start from zero if you lose. When you compound returns and you're going to do that 100% perfection all the way up, the compound nature of this just doesn't actually work because you can't have perfect trading for 2 full years to turn, what did you start with, $10 or $100 or something, $500 into 14 million in 700, what would it be, 720, 530 days? No, it's not going to happen. It could happen, but it's not going to happen. The best way to protect your $500 is to have some patience, lower your time preference, buy some Bitcoin, and then continue to buy Bitcoin weekly or bi-weekly or monthly or whatever your savings plan can stomach. And in the comments, man, the internet they just don't care. The anti-capitalist chimp. Oh, this guy's vaxxed by 5. So we know he's this guy's safe. Thank you to this chimp. 1 more year, you'll have the entire global money supply. What's stopping you, fellow hustlers? Yafan Ross, come at me, bro. I'm doing this one. Returns don't work like that. On a certain small basis, you can play fiat games and make some wins, but it doesn't work on an annual, even on a weekly basis. There is zero authenticity in the money that is being earned in this fashion. You can get lucky for a little bit, but eventually you kind of around and find out. The internet has done so much good. The decentralization of the internet, or of communication through the internet protocol, has done immense good for our world. I mean, we look back to these big technologies, these protocols that have existed, and we can tell that the world is advancing faster and faster and faster and faster and faster than it ever has, simply because we are able to disseminate information. Don't listen to everything you see on the internet, including me. One thing we say all the time in the Bitcoin industry: don't trust, verify. You should think. These videos are on average 60 seconds. You should at least double that in thinking time. 120 seconds of really good, dedicated thought. Is this a good idea? Would I be proud of my kids if they did this? And with that, I will leave you here. You can you can subscribe to the channel, see the videos, and stay sovereign.